Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. I know I'm in a different location from where I was before. I'm back at the boss fight with the Scattertree Avatar, which, by the way, I was looking things up online and people were saying, oh yeah, fire abilities and faith-based spells will absolutely devastate this thing. Summoning the imp that fires the cannon, that's pretty good too. So you know what, fair enough. But I did want to get this Site of Grace. I never did get it. I was so eager to just leave. But here we are, Scattertree Base. Got it. Now, we can continue on. I will go back to where I wrapped up last time, the back section of the storehouse. And now that we are here, I can point out that I did some minor grinding while in between installments here, and I was able to get an interesting drop. I got the Fire Knight gauntlets. Gauntlets of the Fire Knights under Mesmer the Impaler's personal command. Each and every knight hailed from a renowned family and was shunned and chased. Okay, it's the same description, but we have this now. With that said, let's actually run around this area, because when I came here, the first thing I did was leave, then I went down that elevator. What if I actually follow the path? There is the ladder. Too much fire. I think I'm gonna have little choice but to attract the Fire Knight. Somehow I didn't yet, so you know, that's nice. The impossible has happened. He doesn't seem to care. Clint stab Firefly. What are you guarding, sir? It is impossible that I was actually allowed to backstab this guy. Is he the big sword user? Because they're the scary ones. No! This is the one I can deal with. Wow, unreal. They just let me do it. Alright, I'll take that. And it looks like it's an important item, too. Got his helm again. Cool. And he was guarding a carrion thrusting shield. Interesting. Another thrusting shields. Okay. Silver thrusting shield embedded with glintstones. Enables the wielder to attack and guard simultaneously. Once wielded by Relana, the Twin Moon Knight, during her sole entry into ritual combat. A demonstration of fidelity to the Erdtree. Alright, well there's a nice little dead end. Let us now go the only way we can from this particular location. Okay, how high up is this place? Nothing here, keep climbing. Gorgeous view. We are really getting up there, though. A lot of verticality to this place. Oh, wow. Fire Knight's right here. This might knock him off, but it's not my problem. He's dead. Oh, he's long gone. Which means he's not my problem. I don't know what it is about the knights suddenly allowing me to backstab them, but I am not about to start complaining. Huh. Sir. that's the end of him. Fire coil. So, Mr. XP, did you see that? Ghost Glove Ward 3. What was that? Have I been there? I want to say no. Oh, Fire Serpent. That looks awesome. Incantation of the Fire Knights under Mesmer the Impaler's personal command. Launches a flame with a serpentine coil. Charging enhances potency. When the flame they received from Mesmer would not find purchase within them, the Fire Knights relied on fire incantations to honor their bond. Okay, we're good. Outer scaffolding. We are high up. Look at this. Shadow Sunflower. I've had enough of those. Oh. Blessed Bone Shard. Speaking of which, another recommendation for that Scattertree avatar was summoning Relana herself, because she has that fire sword. Another set of grace, and another summon sign. I guess I'll rest just to regain my heals. Okay, nothing to see here. Elevator. Bookcases, but I don't know to what end, if any. I'll take the elevator. Up or down? Probably up. Yep. This place really keeps going, but impossibly, I think we're starting to see the ceiling. And now we're navigating this. By the way, further speaking of the Scattertree avatar, I saw talk about it, how it resembled Bloodborne's Ebratius with its massive head slam attacks. And if you were to cut off the sunflower head, it would kind of resemble the Leechmonger from Demon Souls, which is kind of awesome. Where am I going, though? This area appears to be shockingly enemy-free. No, it doesn't. There are bats. Cool. And I can keep climbing. Even though I see the ceiling, I have to wonder if this place ever has an end. There's a bat down there on the big gear, cog, whatever. You are not interfering with me. You might interfere with me. Or you might not. My big plan is to do this. I think this is as good as it's going to get. Don't even think about it, pal. This... I can jump off from there. Scary, but I got it. Somber smithing stone. Can I? Yeah, there's a ladder again. I'm doing that. No trolling, please. It's a little scary up here. Sorry. I can fall back on that thing I was on previously, or else I can keep exploring and watch out for whatever that was. Oh, that's not good. Jeez. That's alright. That's less alright. This guy. I do not need this right now. That's what I need. Actually scary. I do not need to be sniped on these precarious platforms. I healed a bunch, that's enough. I really don't need that. I want that. I want to fall on that. I genuinely don't know if I can reach that. Maybe I can. This is probably going to end very badly. No, shockingly that worked. Actually crazy that that worked. I guess I'll grab this, why not? Smithing stone 7 times 4. This is what I want, and I actually made it over. Good for me. Wrath from afar. Could that be what that enemy was casting at me? An Erdtree incantation discovered in the Realm of Shadow. Fires a golden shockwave that knocks back nearby foes. Charging increases the size of the shockwave. When the Elden ring was shattered, the people of the Realm of Shadow felt it too, and feared it as a sign of the Erdtree's wrath. Understandably scary. And now we go right back up top. This platforming, I tell ya. Now there is something else I'm looking for. We have already seen it. Oh, and I'm right here already. There's clearly an item on top of it, right? No, it's up there. Tricky, tricky. Well, first things first. More Fire Knights. And there's nobody around, so he'll probably sense me from a mile away. No? Are you serious? The game's deciding to just forgive me now. This one was free. Would you? Look at all this navigation I've had to do. Smithing stone. Rune of an Unsung Hero. Very nice. Now, would you like to see a trick? Would you look at that? There you go. We're back up top, so what do? This. Now how do you like that? Fire Knight Hild. Just a free summon. Here she is. A spirit who belonged to the Fire Knights, an order which answers directly to Mesmer. Hilda swings a slender greatsword and casts fire incantations. Hilda was a dear friend to Salza the Sage, there's a new name, and joined those who urged that the specimens be preserved. Hilda's ashes were enshrined as a charm to protect the storehouse. Alright, well now I think I'm going to have to play this straight. So I'll go ahead and ride the elevator. There's really nowhere else for me to go, and both elevators go to the same place. So now I want to go back. Well, I'll see if there's anywhere to go from here, but I think this is a dead end. The only thing that's going to be different is if I need to ride the other elevator to some special place. Yeah, this might be it, so I'll summon the other elevator. I don't know how much of a difference it'll make, but we'll see if there's some sort of other exit. I don't think I could go lower and live, or go to a place that I haven't already been to. Here I am, but don't tell me I have to actually go lower, right? That would be weird, wouldn't it? Where else is there to go from this location? There's an elevator way over there, but I think that's how I got here. Yeah, because there's a site of grace. So is this really all there is to it, or am I supposed to navigate rafters until I go down sufficiently? Maybe that is what I do. Here's another ladder, right? I could just do that. Or is that not how I came in? I'll check. No harm, right? No, this is different. Maybe I am going the right way. And now we're going down? Who knows what's happening? Who even knows what's happening anymore? Another elevator, and we have this. I can't even interact with the door at all. It doesn't even tell me it's locked. I just can't interact with it. But don't worry. I'm going down some more. Where's the exit? Is it the top? Is it the bottom? I thought I've already dealt with the bottom of the keep. But clearly there's more to it than I thought. Just going down forever. Where am I? Another site of grace and another summoning sign. What is happening? Side room looks important. Shadow Keep back gate, no kidding. No enemy? Is this actually a free item? Erdtree fragment. Oh. Have mercy for the spirited away shamans. Is that a reference? The shamans were a big deal in the base game, and the big boss, the stag thing, was definitely from the movie, well, Princess Mononoke, but now they're saying spirited away. Like, I might be reaching here. This looks gorgeous. Scadu view. And spooky. Okay, we're doing this now. Are you riding a boar, sir? God damn. It's an armored boar from Dark Souls 1? Been a while, buddy. Okay. I'm immediately dead, that's fine. Commander Gaius, huh? I'm gonna do something just a little bit extra here. When I get the opportunity. Oh man, I actually pulled it off. It's so hard to dodge that attack. Alright, if I could get him to concentrate on not me, then that'll be great. This might work. I'll take a Wondrous Physic and hope for the best. Get that consecutive hit bonus. You know what, that'll do. Minor consecutive hit damage, I'll take what I can get, right? Oops. I should have stopped one hit earlier. I knew that kick was coming. But, you want to see the coolest thing ever? Tell me that wasn't the best. Ah, that charge is just unavoidable for me. I can dodge just about everything else this guy does, but that one charge is just a living nightmare. Also, that combo is absolutely devastating. It's so easy to die from it. Oh, this is where I leave, actually. I don't care if the charge hits me. I think Tyr's still here, so I gotta ask what the hell he's doing. Don't get hit. He just sets up a charge whenever he feels like it. He's at point blank range, no problem. Full on charge. Alright, watch this. I don't care what happens with the Mimic Tier. Did not dodge that one correctly. Mimic Tier's still here. Alright, finally. That took 17 hours, but we got him. Remembrance of the Wild Boar Rider. Okay. And an instant level up. I'll take that for sure. Let's look at the Remembrance. Commander Gaius. Both were as elder brothers to the lion, and both were cursed from birth. In spite of, or perhaps because of this very reason, Gaius was both Mesmer's friend and the leader of his men. I look forward to seeing what this stuff can turn into. Also, we got the sword out here, all sorts of other things. I wonder if this is supposed to be reminiscent of Berserk, even though that was done in a snowfield. Just a battlefield with weapons sticking out of the ground. That was exhausting, let me tell you. I'll power up the mind. Why not? So I'm only going to do a couple more things here. I am actually allowed to ride the horse out here. I can go this way. Do I want to? I might want to go over here. That might be the place. Whoa. Let's just do this for starters. I'm assuming that's where I want to be. Yeah, this has to be it. That's a big wolf. I remember these guys. They were really frustrating. Despite being riders, they're really good at backing up and shooting at you. I'm gonna need you to get off that wolf, sir. Wolf's down? Yeah, they're both down. Gaius's Greaves? Sharp Shot Talisman. Okay. Black iron greaves made for Commander Gaius. A cruel joke, for he could not wear them. Riding atop the boar he called his other half, Gaius was in fact a warrior of albinoric extraction. Wow, what a twist. Do you think this is his shack then? Sharp Shot Talisman. A talisman depicting an archer wielding a longbow boosts attack power of precision-aimed shots, so I guess the first-person mode? The Albinoric archers were in a class of their own, and their deadly long-range specialists struck fear into the hearts of men. Yeah, I'll bet they did. And then from here... let's head toward the incredibly large, intimidating building. And collect a broken rune. Whoa. Scattertree Chalice. Got these faded sunflowers and everything. Blessed Bone Shard. It's not even like a special glowy item here. Scattertree Fragment. Another. Oh my god. 5 of them. Damn. That's a big deal. Alright, tell you what. I will go to the round table hold, and then head to where I'm going to prepare to go to the next area. Back to the round table hold, let's see what I can buy. Now, I'm not going to actually receive the power from the remembrance, but I want to see what I can get. The Wild Boar Rider, what can I get? Blades of Stone. Gravity manipulating sorcery of Commander Gaius. Pulls blade-like clumps of rock from the earth. Charged to form 3 successive clumps. Gaius and Radahn were good rivals in their youth, and this sorcery is a product of their friendly competition. Yeah, they both ride and are incredibly dangerous with gravity. Sword Lance. Weapon once wielded by Commander Gaius. A combination of great sword and lance. Weighty and capable of being brought to bear with great force, this armament shows its true potential when used astride a mount. Gaius himself was never without his boar. Skill, Spinning Gravity Thrust. A gravity skill honed by the disciples of an alabaster lord. Uses gravitational power to hang in the air before rotating the body and charging forward. An additional input allows for a follow-up attack. And now, the Sunflower. Shadow Sunflower. Shadow Sunflower Blossom, the head of a monstrous Shadow Sunflower manifestation of the Scattertree. Then again, it might be just a flower, wielded as a weapon. Much like the Scattertree itself in appearance, a second stalk winds tightly around the first, almost as if in a tender embrace. Unique skill, Shadow Sunflower Headbutt. Slam down the blossom of a large Shadow Sunflower, sending out a shockwave that flattens foes. Repeated inputs allow for up to 2 follow-up attacks. And then Land of Shadow. Incantation originating from Scattertree avatars. Creates a hail of golden projectiles which are fired toward foes after a brief delay. This incantation channels the force of the Scattertree's power, and its gold is accompanied by shadow. Amazing! But you know what else? Equipment of Champions. Gaius's Helm. Look at that thing. The Black Iron Helm of Commander Gaius, part of an armor set patterned after fallen seeds. Gaius was the most senior disciple of the same Alabaster Lord who taught Radahn and Gaia gravitational technique. Damn. His armor. The Black Iron Chest Armor. Gauntlets, Black Iron Gauntlets. And yeah, we don't get the greaves. I had to find Gaius's greaves, because he couldn't wear them. Interesting. Alright, that's the best I can do. And now I'll set up for the next area. let's go to about where we were before the battle started. The Shadowkeep back gate. Okay. Man, this place keeps going, doesn't it? So many bosses. But for now, it is time to stop the installment. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? We explored still more of the Shadowkeep and went higher and lower. This place never ends no matter what verticality you're on. We went outside and fought another boss. There are so many bosses outside, I can only imagine how many are inside, but you know what? We are going to clear this place. Until next time, everyone.